Hello and welcome. Today I'm gonna present to you some of the very nice revisions to the project I'm working on. As you can see, by animating this switch, actually, the idea is to have a bunch of switches around here, switches and dialers, or like analog input devices, right? So once you have maybe 100 little switches, this switch now is pretty big, but I will make them maybe 50 or 70 switches. They are called virtual switches or virtual control board, where you have tens and tens of switches to control literally anything at home, office, hospital, industrial area, or even factory machines. Okay, machines in the factory, yes. So basically, this one here is written by HTML and JavaScript. This one here, I'm using Atom. Atom is really very powerful. It allow you to concatenate and combine like cascaded style sheets, and it allows you to concatenate it with HTML, JavaScript, and so many things. Of course, on the server side, I'm using JavaScript, HTML, and on the server side, and the PHP and CSS. Okay, but on this is for the Wi-Fi and internet, for Wi-Fi internet. But for Bluetooth, it's different. It's different beast. Okay, this is from Microchip. I'm using actually C language, and sometimes I use assembly. So we cannot use assembly and C here. We can use C, but I would rather use Java, script, and HTML, PHP, right, and CSS. Okay, so this one here, the embedded Bluetooth doesn't need CSS, but since this is visual, we need CSS. Okay, for styling. So basically, it gives you an idea about how you can control things from the web browser. As actually, I'm running a file. Actually, if you go to this file here, if you go to this one, you find that you find those. Let me click on it here. Actually, okay, you can find that I'm using the HTML, JavaScript, and this another JavaScript. Okay, I'm embedding the styling within the index, as many of you probably, many programmers, web developers, whether this one here is called front end, this is called the back end. Okay, where PHP and C++ go inside, and this one here is called front end, where HTML and the brothers and sisters of HTML, you know what I'm talking about, sit on or reside, right? So those are the basic building blocks where it allows you to do internet and networking and connecting things together. And by the way, I have very nice coffee, so you can join me drinking coffee, because coffee helps me stay awake all the time. Not all the time, sometimes I go sleep, but it's really amazing. It's very nice. And I have studied HTML and XML and things like that long time ago. Oh, by the way, there is some very nice command in JavaScript. I wonder if you guys know about that. This is amazing command. Okay, this one, XML HTTP request. You can post or push. You can do so many things with it. It's really amazing. I cannot show you everything in my code, right? Because it's intellectual property. However, those are the latest technologies. They are not like all. This is the top of the line technology. I learned XML, HTML maybe 20 years ago, right? And I was teaching those kind of things to students in the university. I taught them in the students in the communities, people, even children, in the mosque, in the community, how to build your own robot. But now At my age, I would rather create things. I know how to teach, but I would rather invest my time in creating things because I know a lot of people who can teach, they are expert at teaching, but when you ask them to do things like that, okay, they can't do it because it needs hands-on. If you don't have, if you only have the brain, that's fine. But if you don't have the hands-on, that 20 plus years of hands-on, you cannot do those kind of things. So those kind of things actually they need a lot of skills, right? They need skills, and they need like you have to be seasoned. And I'm really today I'm not into teaching, although I love teaching. I can teach, but teaching was for me a long time ago. Now it's time for me to implement, to create great things, great products, and that's what I'm after. Networking, connecting the world with you, connecting you to the world, okay, where control anything at home office from your internet browser. This is the internet browser, okay, and that's what's fascinating. A long time ago, I was more into hardware and embedded, right, and mobile applications. But now, you know what? I thought I already have a lot of knowledge about XML, HTTP. I have a lot of knowledge about HTML and Java and JSON. Oh, by the way, I'm using JSON as well in here for exchanging data between the client. This is the client and this is the server, okay? So I know how to manipulate JSON language. I use command within the server to extract JSON data that's being posted, because as you see here, I'm posting right now, right? So this one is actually this is JavaScript that pushes JSON language, query language, to the server, okay? Then the server pushes back an encoded language, right, where I can extract data from JSON. I know it may sound complex for beginners, but I'm used to this language because without the knowledge of those languages, what they do for you, it will be really hard to understand. But it's good to introduce ourselves to those technologies, the Internet of Things technologies, because believe me, guys, this is the future, right? The Internet of Things and cameras, sensors, uh, and all of those things, they are the future, right? So we have to learn those things, and don't forget the coffee. Yeah, salam. Okay, I hope you enjoy that, guys. If you need information, please let me know. By the way, I still can teach people. I have, alhamdulillah, and thanks to Allah, I have a lot of knowledge. And I read maybe so far more than 300 books, right? Like not every page, but most of the chapters, because you have to know those things, if you want to learn how to do them, right, you have to learn things, right? So I have like a very large number of books. You have to learn them. The bottom line, yes, I can teach, right? But today you don't see so many tutorial videos for me on internet, on YouTube, because I used to be, when I was very, very, very young, right, in my 20s and early 30s, I used to teach. But now I have to create. I can teach, but I have to create now, right? But, my friends, if you want me to teach your students, because in all the companies I worked for before in the last 20 plus years, I was teaching students, I was teaching managers, I was teaching co-workers, engineers on how to do things. I was helping them to install the integrated development environments, teaching them how to program, how to do the hardware, the software, the communication, connectivity, and blah blah, all of those things. use to teach them how to troubleshoot things, debug them. I still can do that, but if you want me to do it, then there are conditions that they must be met. Okay, because my time is much more valuable than it was 20 years ago. Okay, you know what I mean, for the compensation. So I teach maybe 50 guys at the same time, 10 guys, 20 guys, right? One or two is really waste of time for me. I like to teach larger group. And that's what I did actually in the community, in the university, and in many different places. I rarely teach one guy at a time, right? Because it's waste of time. So anyway, if you want me to teach you or teach your students or teach your employees, I would love to. I can help them build their own labs, teach them how to build those things, right? But everything takes time, and everything takes the proper compensation. So bottom line is, yes, I can do those kind of things. Yes, I can teach people how to do it, right? Everything must be dealt with properly. Again, I hope you enjoy that, and I hope you give me any feedback or any idea, right, or recommendation. If there is something if you have an idea that you think is good to share with or implement it, then by all means let me know, and I will love to work with you guys and create the future, because the future belongs to technology. If the future belongs to the mobile phone, the future belongs to the internet, to browsers, web browser. Okay, where now we are talking about people connecting to people, people connecting to machines, machines connecting to machines, to another machines. They connect together. Okay, that's what we are after. If you have topics, or if you have business or jobs, or if you have projects or works that revolve around networking and internet of things, artificial intelligence, programming, web browsers, automation, home office automation, industrial automation, medical, and factory automation, then by all means contact me and let me know. Okay, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and let me know if you have any question. Bye now.